Okay, yeah, I know. Late start, but hey, I'm not a lot of stuff piled up, and I was also busy. So actually do some shopping today and get the rent squared away, which unfortunately last month's rent, because that's the way things are going. But they also very understanding front office. As long as it's paid, it's paid. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting this when it comes into trend because this month is when the rent gets jacked up by about $50, $52 to be precise. So it means less playtime for me. I'm gonna sit on everything. For the most part. I already canceled one subscription I had gone to. It was a comic creator thing. It's $5 a month. I already got all the downloads I need. I never have bothered to look at the magazines. Screw it. I look reasons to make sure. Yep, got all the downloads and I needed for templates and stuff. Good. I'm done. So I'll just cancel that. So that's $5 a month. Nothing to worry about. Couple of channel memberships are like 99 cents. So you have to buck a month. I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to make a big difference. Unfortunately, I can't suspend the Batmobile anymore. In fact, actually, come on, let me go back to full screen here. If I can show you a little something here. Over here. There's the Batmobile. And it's, so far I pretty much finished everything underneath the thing. I think I might be lacking the finishing off a couple of the mufflers, but I already, put on the trunk, the crime computers put together, and starting on the interior. Yeah, nothing's attached to it, but Batman and Robin in there for scale. But yeah, they do a sneaky thing when they start this thing. They give you the hood and the front windshield. And those are, I'm presuming, going to be the last piece. God damn it, mother! Come on, open, you fucker! Come on. Hold on. This is why I put on pants. In case I had to stand up for any reason. All right. All right. So it's like you're kind of committed at that point. Got to see it through. But okay, so let's get back to here. And again, we're gonna be, little things like I'm still running Batman. Yes. But let's see. Actually, let me check the funding. Let's get out of a couple of other things going here. Well, let's see. First, let's see. Confirm the rates here. If I really want to be stupid, but I don't think that because I watched Caper Times rundown earlier. Why does it keep resetting? Yes, I'm going to join the thing because he does. His thing is, he does his, Fortnite stuff for his, his daughter. Yeah, okay, done. Spinal bifida, the form of spinal bifida, to pay her medical stuff, and she has a lot of them. So I recommend other folks jump in on that because it's for a very good cause. But let's look at what we got here. So, yeah, I'm not really in a hurry to pick up this one. The emo could be fun. That could be a goofy little thing. We can probably hand it to Deadpool now. And would also be a discount on the next time I get around this. But let's see what else we got here. Here's the best sellers here. Mostly what he went through is like this one kind of leaves me cold because there's nothing really on here that I'm particularly interested in. Because again, I've never been a Daft Punk, and like I'm not opposed to it, but like, what? Never been one big techno guy. What's it? Oh, Valerie stuff, and this one looks fun. Let's get some. There's a few skins that could be useful for that one, I think. And again, licensed music is turned off, so. But there's nothing really in here to like. The whole pull of Avatar was the 3D. And what a big quantum leap it was in 3D movie technology was. The movie itself is beat for beat dance with the Fern Gully. And probably to an extent dances with what? Then they kind of movie like that. It's like okay. Let's look. See if there's any jam tracks I want to jump on here. I already got Freebird. I'm not that big on Green Day anymore. Now with Billy Joe, what's his face going like a woke nut job. Let's see. Nothing really. Unfortunately, the ones I wanted, like they've already rotated out. So. Okay. We've got a hypercar. And we got the Porsche 918. That and that. And these two dope young guys, yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is what I can go for here. Right. No. Go ahead and go for this. I'm pretty sure they have nothing compromising on this screen. That stuff also ordered over the stamps. So, especially I racked up the rewards here. So yeah, definitely not right. And pattern holds. Gonna switch it back and forth every time. So. See, this one I can barely make a dent in my PayPal total. There we go. Back to the job. Yes, come on, get in. Come on, God, what the hell? All right. What? It's only 650, the same I started with. Okay, and then we got this stuff. Now back down there. These things back down here. Okay, so let's get back up here. Now I got a heap of stuff. Well, there's some stuff to claim over here, so. Get the glider. This was my first girlfriend was named Jane, with that exact spelling. No comment on the appropriateness of being represented by a vulture. So. Get in here, I think. Let's take a look here. Let's use. Let's see. Do I not have one of my? Choose Molly as a template here. There we go. Nope, you gotta earn it first. Okay. And then. I think we'll leave everything else as is for now. And if I don't have the original, because this animation was way back when. What kind of card do I got for her? Let's give it the Corvette. Yeah. Let's have a little fun. Nothing really outrageous in the. Oh, Daniel's here. Hello. Get that up here. Nothing all that outrageous in the quest, that stuff. So it's do some grinding, work out the rest of the battle passes. Just out of curiosity, do I have? Let's see if I can. I just happen to have that. Yeah, there it is. This is the one that the original character kind of got famous for me because they hadn't counted on jiggle physics and her rather hefty boobage, like the bounce. I'll save it next time. No, for the sake of the continuity character, yeah, she's got to have that one. Her boobs are bouncing. We can't have that with a family game. There are children playing. It's what? The kids have never seen boobs bounce from their mom? Let's just deny physics for the sake of, somebody's idea of a kid-friendly thing. Who have we got watching here? Oh, can't get out of here. This wasn't a bad scene. You got the Geralt over here. This one I kind of like. This actually reminds me of India. We got the Doom, trooper here. Kelsey's cute. The rest of these is like, meh. This guy was okay. Yeah, we got the Space Marine from Doom. Of course not. Why should I get to see the bus? Okay, yeah. Fortunately, little finger's a bit sore here. Come on. God, quit locking up on me. This is talking about when. Actually, that's. Oh, dumbass. Look at that. Hi. Want a job? Wasn't there something? Actually, wait, get out of that. Shit. Supposed to restore. Yes, I've done that. See if we can find another one. Actually, I already got. I didn't do any shit. What the hell? Something weird has happened. All right. All right. Okay. Well. Hmm. I don't want to give up the minigun to do that though. Oh, we got some company. God. Thing locked up on me. I couldn't do it. Okay, let's see where the hell I'm at. Point wise here. I don't think I leveled up. Hmm. Hmm. Now I gotta pour up with a something going on with this finger. I think this is the finger I use mainly. Going forward. So, I don't bite my fingernails for nervousness or anything. I bite my fingernails because I'm too lazy to whip out a pair of clippers. So, skip that. Yeah, I didn't level up. Okay. Let's review a few things here. I tried last time. Yeah, this one, I don't know if I'm gonna have to do a lot of doing that. So, there is some creating. Oh boy, that's an alternate version, an alternate take there. So it's not part of the mandatory thing, I don't think. All right. If the game stopped locking up on me, I'm able to do this one. Let's see what else we got here. That would have been collecting something a legendary higher and then get that sword. For the good it did. Yeah. All right. So first round. First round's always glitchy. Now this one, I think it's an upgrade. I think of the previous game. The previous game is, yeah, with a cowboy hat, tank, halter top, and cutoffs and boots, and well, this one they've added stuff to it. He's got a gun. He's wearing chaps. Got this kind of raggedy cape thing going on. I'll be losing the mask as soon as I can there. I don't know. It doesn't look like any kind of outlaw bandana. It looks like she's got a COVID mask. It's the pandemic's over. Okay, even Sleepy Joe said it. Okay. It's not a pandemic anymore. It's endemic. It's in the biosystem. It's and it's already burned out to non-lethal. It wasn't particularly lethal to begin with, folks. Okay. It was a problem to a very narrow slice of the population, no matter where you were. The elderly with some comorbidities. It's kind of. Think of it as a eugenicist wet dream as far as disease goes. It went after the sick and weak, okay? That's why the idiocy, but kids were the least vulnerable to it, okay? Kids generally didn't even get sick, let alone died, but the vaccine sure did a number on them. 12-year-olds dropping from heart attacks and blood clot thing because they got the vaccine 15 times because mom and dad said so. Get that scientists. Yeah. Yes, one thing we've learned over the past few years is that the experts are generally idiots. They don't know any more than the rest of us do. I'm going to get back down there. I'm going to hire Zoe this time. Oh, shit. Not mind good about that. I walk right into it, And we have let's let it run for a while. Get this stupid system used to this thing. So if it'll stop glitching on me. If you're going to be shooting a shotgun that far range, you better aim better, Of course, the better option is don't use a shotgun. And that's how you pick up a regular slug gun front door, Shotguns are best short range. The one big exception is that stupid pistol. That one actually is accurate at range. That's a scary thing. Okay, how do I... Somehow I got full screen on that. There you go. Check on the thing too. Oh, come on, damn it. Oh, yeah, hold on, let me get back in here. Let's go to Tatooine for a while. Actually, let's go. Damn it, come on. The third one, I already did it. I think I already got going. Whee! Let's try this again. Okay. Faster. Stamina recharge there. Okay. Whoa. All this and they didn't bother to open the damn thing. Tell people's kids. Anything over here? Yes, there is. No, zero. Cute. Alright, fine. Be that way. You little bitch. Gotcha. Okay. And now I need some shields. Okay, this could be a problem. The tree in the middle of the track. Thank you. Alright. So let's get back to the lobby and see what I got here. And while I'm at it, respond to something here. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Moving up the line on this. So we got the OG thing. I'm gonna do this one. Put that. Not quite longhorns, but you know, but then longhorns would be quite a them. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was something off there. Hold on. And yeah, okay, so pickaxe me next. And let's see that. Yeah. There should be one. Oh, dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, one more to get something else out of this one. We've already gotten the last 200 V-Bucks out of this one. Now it's just more stuff. I think I'll probably go with the back bling next on that. So let's get back in here and we'll edit that. Clear you. Yeah. Okay, get back over here. All right, let's get this back on the road here, and tell you what. I'm going to go and grab this. Not going to equip it just because I need to know where it's going to be. I need to see emotes. We need to know which one I'm placing. Okay, let's go and do this one. Actually, I need to save this anyway, so because I made a few changes. There we go. I still need to get the proper pickaxe. It's kind of turned it from a kind of a stereotypical cowgirl into a bit of a vampire hunter or demon hunter. So let's get it here. First, let's just close that down. The advantage of having a phone is I can do these things on a separate device. Yes. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. See when it does that. Okay. Okay, where are we coming in from? The south. Let me hit that labyrinth down there. In Calamity's position, I think might be fun that they had Ghost Riders in the Sky as their jam track. I'm actually reminded when Letterman was doing a running gag of Jose Feliciano number, Old Turkey Buzzard, from the movie McKenna's Gold. I need to check it out. I think I did download it. But, there was a period where I just frequently. Every once in a while, just randomly, it's like, old turkey, and you hear the music on kicking, old turkey buzzard. Old turkey buzzard. Flying high. And I think the point they realized was getting a little old. I mean, I think it was there were some questions when Paul Shep, what is that song for? And he explained, Old Turkey Buzzard movie, Gregory Peck movie, McKenna's Gold. I think the official end of that sketch, though, was finally actually got Jose Feliciano on the show to perform the song. So I imagine a lot of people saying, I'm gratified to know Jose Feliciano was still around. It's like, it's not like it, it was back in the 70s when he was everywhere. It's like, I'd like to state for the record, from experience, it is not that easy to run in cowboy boots. I mean, you can do it, but that's not what they're meant for. They're for riding. That's why I got the pronounced heel and the pointy toe. So you fit the stirrups and the heels to catch the stirrups so you don't go anywhere. His tunnel's seen better days. So they haven't quite cleaned up everything yet. Get a little contribution to that. What are you watching? Now, one of those force fields is back here. I'm going to go too far out here because the storm's right there. Hmm. It's definitely exceedingly hard to run in cowboy boots on snow. So one thing you learn living in Colorado and being a stupid kid who's determined to wear cowboy boots everywhere. Yeah. Can I get to know me in time? Hi, want a job? Roomy. Yeah. Get out of here. Got him. See, I always forget that. No, someone got in here. Thank you. What? Okay. Uh-huh. Well, you know, the more they whine about it, the more he's going to do it, too, because they follow that one up. Because he followed that, the first one up with another one. No, I don't mean that one. I mean, he did another sombrero one. They're showing Jeffy, this is the right thing, and then suddenly there's an entire band back there. A mariachi band of nothing. Everyone's, 5 or 6 Donald Trumps playing them. It's like, that's not funny. Oh, it's very funny. You have no sense of humor. All right. All right, no chopper here. Now I wouldn't do anything. Need to get out of here. Oh, they finally put the gold back on a regular, constant display now. I don't know how much gold I have. What? I'm in a stream right now. I'll see it later. I'm streaming right now. We'll look at it later. All right. All right. Not leveled up once. Like that. Let's get to the spot, so. Now, come on. finger slipped. All right. Yeah, it's all I'm crying here. Come on, you. Should work the same way. Or not. Okay, fine, get that way. Hoping it's the same thing at when all the hive stuff. We get 30 point. Nope. Huh. No. I like the rifle I have. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. I'm not sure I heard a ricochet before. That was from behind us. No. All right, hold on. Let's take a look. Who was watching from there? 4 from X, no from YouTube. Come on, guys. All right, return to the lobby. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We got one thing here. Oh, no, not that. Clicking stuff's again. Okay. Yeah, let's get that back one now, right? Do that here. Let's get her pickaxe. Equip that. And just to make sure there's no other. You don't get any V-Bucks out of the OG pass. Okay. So let's get back to the locker. Let me see if we can take our mask off yet. Not yet. Highlight cover. So let's save that. was there two of them down there? Okay, how do you delete the loadout? Oh, screw it, whatever. I'll overwrite at some point. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Quest-wise, we got the dailies, so that's out of the way. These are all done. Yeah, that's all done. Milestones! Look at that, 15 eliminations to get that out of the way. The bars is doable. Dailies weekly. Expertise. Ah. Find a safe, too. All right, got progress on that one. So these are going by pretty quickly here. So. The other thing is that loading screen. So let's get back in. Just been over an hour, so let's go ahead and get on going here. Come on, you. Okay, here's this. You're just going to do we need to do a preload for, so I'm going to overwrite that other one with that. We'll do that a little later after I'm finishing one more round here. So. Let's do a couple of infographics. And since everyone who's watching is on X, you can scroll down and see them, but little oddities and wonders about the female body. And just how complicated they actually are. And are you sure we're the same species? And also, threw it back at Indy that you really want to be a guy, really? The male of any species really is a very simple creature. And I'm not talking just humans, any mammal or several mammals, like dogs and monkeys. We're kind of, males are hardwired to masturbate. Or if you're flexible enough, suck yourself off, like dogs. Like yes, that is what they're doing. They're not cleaning. No, they're sucking. They're blowing themselves. What Jerry Seinfeld said is true. We're different. We have to. We're built that way. Male and female orgasms are not quite the same. Okay, a lot of similarities, but there's also some very serious differences. We are different creatures. So the whole thing about just more and more stuff is coming out. It's like gender ideology is completely utter bullshit. The idea of different sexes is not a social construct; it's a recognition of reality. The whole thing about if you look back and you do this, you might as well just click your heels 3 times. I wish it was a boy. I wish it was a boy. It doesn't work. Okay. There is more scientific basis for Santa Claus living at the North Pole than there is for gender ideology. Okay? So again, the old thing, do your research. I've done my research. It's bullshit. Okay? It's a thought experiment conducted by a total pervert. Okay? You were an idiot starting a firefight next to a damn gas pump. Like, you got 2 gas pumps here. It would have started a chain reaction and taken everybody out, you utter moron. I'm holding off on doing anything major until I get one of them force fields. There, I got them. All right. Yeah, I took a few hits. Behind me. You bitch. God damn you people. Moment's fucking peace, please. God crap. Bitch. Trouble jumping? Here. Okay. Hmm. Okay. But it's like, a little deeper, more information on the function of the breast, especially I think notice how how crucial actually breastfeeding is because there's a little bit of backwash between the kid, the baby's saliva back into the breast, and the mother's immune system then analyzes that to see if the kid is got any kind of germs or pathogens in them, and produces the proper antibodies to put into the milk and give the kid. So it goes why breastfeeding the kid is so critical. You don't just mix up a bottle of formula and call it a day, really, and expect the same thing. No, it doesn't work. It's a whole bloody process there. And also an interesting little spin on the fact, during the pregnancy, then when the placenta develops, the woman is growing a whole new organ for the sole purpose of helping to grow the baby, to grow the fetus, grow the baby. And once the baby's done, so is the placenta, and it gets disposed of. Now, whoops, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get into. There we go. All right, we'll do that. Okay, I'll take it. Huh. Okay, no point on the present. There we go. Nope. All right, let's. Okay. Okay, let's. What do I need? What am I supposed to do in here with that stupid teleport thing? Okay, within 10 seconds, and I've done some of that. So I'm making progress here. And no, teleport isn't going to do a lot of those. Okay. Almost. Okay, actually, let's see. Didn't say I got to crack this because we got to buy the thing. That didn't work too well. Well, that was quick. Okay. That was just dumb. All right. And like that, I got 7 eliminations. Decisions. quite a bit, but not quite so obvious. Let's see. That. Still got a ways to go with the distance. Okay. Okay, at least I finally made top 5. Could have better than that. Okay, takes care of that. Okay. This is gonna be touchy here. No, same difference. All right. Didn't even see me. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't quite as that wasn't as well executed as it could have been. So let's go back to the lobby here. Okay, not quite there for the alcohol next one. Not going to tell me, is it? Hold on. Okay, there we are. That's 19 away for the next one, and actually we're still going to do 2 more for another one. LG. Let's level up one more thing. I think we'll go with that emote. Whittling up a stick, or a steak, right? I can only figure. And maybe that would come with the edit styles. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I leveled up yet. So okay. Yeah, not quite there yet. Might have to complete the. Okay, yeah. So on the emotes, we get that next one. I think we'll go and replace this one. Well, yes, it's sexy as hell for female skins. Nah. Then you can bring it back and put it somewhere else. But now that was the expendable one. So. All right. Hour 40. It's a little longer than I try and keep it for an hour, hour and a half. So we're right at about this right marker. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there. All right. So Yeah, that's like I said. We got, all 4 viewers are on X, so scroll down a bit and watch those infographics. They're my highlights. I think I put my highlights. I'm almost positive I put them in the highlights there, but a couple of them on just little known facts about the female body that will blow your mind. One of the few things that actually show, the clitoris is not just that little button. It's a fairly large wishbone shaped organ inside. There's just a little part you see sticking out. That ain't the whole thing. And it controls a lot. But I mean, I can kind of see the allure of some women wanting to become men because we're very simple creatures. There's no, but again, biology will not be denied. Like basically means ripping out all the parts that make a woman, but also it doesn't change you into a guy. It just means you're no longer a functional woman. But, it's still a woman though. Just the same way as taking a dog to the vet and chopping off his balls doesn't make him a girl. Doesn't make him a female dog. Just means parts no longer work. But we're not gonna go down that tangent. It's late. I got things to do. So we will talk at you later.
That's all, folks.